Folks, you got to get it in. Got to get it in with the eating. Oh my gosh, I've been going through an eating frenzy for the past week. An eating frenzy, I tell you. Well, I'm back in the green screen. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I have a different location I'm going to try out for going live. I like coming right here on the green screen because it's very specific. It's a place in the house where I can just come, be, and leave everything here. And that's why I like doing it here, but might be a different location. He said that the green screen is boring. I don't know if you're here to look at the backdrops. I mean, personally speaking, I wouldn't care. But I don't know. I'll give it a shot. Go through all this, moving around, and give it a shot. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's feeling good. We're now ankle deep into the year. And I'm hoping everybody's feeling good and moving right along with the plan. So my dad asked me the other day about resolutions. Happy New Year, Barb. Hey. My dad asked me the other day about resolutions. He said, "What's your resolution, Tommy?" I said, listen, I don't try. Knee-jerk reaction was, I'm not thinking about a resolution. I'm thinking about these eggs and sausage right now. I'm sorry, folks. I got to try to. Right. Yeah, Barb. Backdrop doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to keep on coming down here. Forget about that. I just needed one person to buy in. That's it. Because who cares? He was like, that right there where you are, man, looks dope. Just do it right there. And he had a point. I was seeing he had he was using a certain terminology and stuff. And I was like, it's all right. That's something to consider. Because at first I was like, no, man, I'm good. But then it was something to consider. But now, forget it. Thanks, Barb. Yeah. Resolutions. I think they kind of staple you. They plague you throughout the early days of the year. You're not living through the year. You're not trying to just, get into it. You're trying to just hold yourself hostage to the plan that you have for the new year. And, sometimes I just feel as though you just kind of move on through, get into it and feel it out as you're going. If, instead of saying, I'm going to get up and do 20 push-ups in the morning and I'm going to do a walk, just say, I'm going to do something to address health in the morning, a little something, put one thing together. Then when you put it together, when you do it one day, then hold yourself captive, show yourself that you can do it. Show yourself that it's doable. Something that's, that you could see yourself accomplishing, because you don't want to set goals for yourself that are unattainable. So you're at the gym about to work out, Miss Amanda. I know that's right. I'm trying to get up my doggone self. I was reading prior to the holiday that the average weight gain over the course of the time is about 10 pounds. And doggone it, I've been trying. But you know what? You have a good excretory system. I'm sorry to, get all funky on you. But if you have a good excretory system, you'll be all right, folks. For the new year, work on your metabolism. Work on just movement, right? Don't in the gym too. Go to the gym, work on moving. Don't work on just sitting down and doing specific exercise at Miss Amanda. I'm gonna tell you something. Now you're right there where I need to be, but I'm just not a big gymmer. But I'm gonna try to go today. I'm gonna go down and check my dad out. And along my travels today, I'd like to stop by a gym and give 30 minutes. 30 minutes at a gym. No more. No less. 30 minutes, go in there and move. Go grab these, move. Go grab these, move. Take my jump rope in there. Jump around, go to another device or something like that I don't have tangible for myself each day. I just want to go wake up my body, remind myself that, less is more, because the gym, that artificial weight is a little bit much. I'm telling you, folks, you start jumping up and down and doing all those different things on those joints, Miss Manda, if I can guide you just a little bit, have a little bit of input, just do more moving in the gym than sitting. Watch how much you're sitting, go to this machine, sit. An hour of cardio 6 days a week. But damn, I mean, you gain 6 pounds, but you know how to do it. Wow. That's good. Look at that, Barb. That's what I'm saying. We got a role model on here, everybody. Miss Manda. Miss Manda's doing it. She's at the gym right now, everybody. So let's hone in on her energy. Damn. Make me not want to eat the rest of this sausage. I already started eating it. Well, I don't know what else to say about that one. An hour of cardio, 6 days a week. That's wonderful. Your metabolism should be downtown. So be so far down, it's downtown. That's great. Stick with it. Yeah. I see Wendy so much in your mannerisms. Ha ha. She always made me want her food when she ate. Oh gosh, let me tell you something. I get on the phone with my cousins, with their family and stuff like that, and they're like, "Dad, man, please don't start eating." I don't know what it is. I mean, food makes me happy. First of all, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Keep that relationship at a minimum. God bless you, Miss Manda. Yes, my gym is 30 minutes from me. Okay. Gyms are just the gyms close. The close gyms are just weight rooms. Yes, there's a right. Because you do have. I like that, Barb. I like that because right. They do have terminology for these different fitness type of places and things. Right. You have a gym. I'm going to work out at the. You have a studios. I'm going to work out at the studio. Right. People say I'm going to the studio. Right. Who does that? I don't know, but I mean, somewhere along the line. Have you heard of it? I mean, I'm not making it up, am I? Like studio. Has anybody ever said that? I'm going to the studio. I'm thinking about dance studio. But you can work it out. Like, go to the studio. No, I don't know about that. I think I was. All right, strike that last comment. Happy New Year's, everyone. Andrea's perspective. Andrea's perspective. Ha ha, got you covered. I know I said it right somewhere in there. Happy New Year to you and welcome aboard. I had a stroke 2 years ago and got better. I take care of myself now. I'm 45. Excellent, Miss Manda. You see that? Let your setback be your new comeback. I had a conversation with who did I talk to about that? It went absolutely nowhere. Sean T. I had a comment with that guy, Sean T. Boy, I tell you, it was absolutely out the gun and down. But yeah, I was actually going through trying to get myself back after having my carpal tunnel surgery, bilateral, 2 cuts. Goodbye, cruel world. Only kidding. But they made the incisions and they released the pressure on those nerves going into the fingers, and it was a horrible recovery. So, to say the least. But Sean and I were no, that's not when I would talk to him. I talked to him when I had the shoulder. I talked to him when I had the rotator cuff tear. I had a full rotator cuff tear, and that's when I had a conversation with him because I was trying to, be on the mend, trying to fix it up. and he was dealing with something that he had gone through, and he had reached out. He saw the channel, and I saw him in it, and I was like, oh wow. He's also my frat brother. He's an Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Sean T. And so we were thinking about doing something for the people as we were in COVID and in dire straight times, and around that time, or actually a little prior to COVID, but as we were going into COVID, I don't know when it was. It was so long ago. But anyway, Sean T, big shout out. I poured my 17-year-old gym every other day. Yeah, gym studio. Right. I was saying weight room. Yeah, that's a turnoff. Weight room, because if you think about it, you're lifting the weights. The weights are going to make you put on weight because muscle's heavier than fat. And then once you get that on, especially ladies, once you get that on, it's a rough one. It's a rough one to get some muscle off you. You know. Yeah. So, but some people like the muscle on them. Put a little muscle on. Yeah. Put a little muscle on. Anyway, I understand what Wendy's going through so much. She got sick. Sick kind of young. So did I. Give her my love, Tommy. She's such a strong woman. Wow, Miss Manda. You know what, folks? This is what it's all about. I love you some Wendy and Tommy. Thank you very much, Miss Manda. I'm going to pop that up there. Actually, I don't like this one here. I'll put this one up. That's a real inspiration right there. Appreciate you. Yeah, look at that. Our own Miss Manda, everybody. She's out there at the gym carrying it forward for us. You know, appreciate you out there on the front line. She's at the gym right now. Everybody getting ready to put in her 60 minutes of cardio. She does it 6 times a week, 6. And she's been through some things. So let that be the motivation of everybody for 2025. Miss Manda and stories like that. Folks, we should have testimonies on here. I think we should have not only testimonies talking about, you know, things that we might have gone through and ways to encourage others. But also, folks, you know what I want to do? And what I was thinking about was, and why I'm here today. Let me move this thing right now. Got yourself some shine, Miss Manda, doing it. Hoorah. Yeah, you know what? Also, folks, I want to be here for the people. You know, I'm always here for the people, folks. I'm always here for the people. Sometimes it's inadvertently. I'm not aiming to be there for the people, but, you know, my life and the way I move through it ends up affecting people in a positive way. And I'm sure of that. And if I fall short of that, I'm going to go back to the lab and figure that part out. But folks, I come out with a purpose each day. And the purpose I have going right now is, all right, Miss Manda, fantastic. Hugs, kisses, and all that stuff to you as well. Thank you so much for the motivation and thanks for the drop by. Stay blessed. Yeah, folks, what was I saying? Talking about something. I was on my horse riding, Jack. Where was I heading? Oh yeah. So for the people. So I want to have people come on here, entrepreneurs, calling all entrepreneurs out. And I eat well, just have to add a little workout in it. Nice. That's Andrea's perspective. Andrea's perspective. Andrea's perspective. Both the ladies got a good point of view. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I know we get a kick out of that. Andrea. I don't know. Every time I come on, I forget. All right. It's the small things in life, I'll tell you. Make a big deal. Andrea. Anyway, folks. Yeah. So the channel. So what it is, everybody. This is how it starts. It starts with a reach out. Okay, you reach out via. Via email, and I'll put it in here from now on. I'll put it in the I was going to do it now. It's going to take too long for me to plug that stuff in. Yeah, where's my apple crescent this morning? Yeah, I know. Apple would have slapped that thing up there real quick. But it's okay. We're going to get my email in there, folks. But if you have a pen and pad handy or a good memory, eat a little fish, help you with your memory. I had a fish the other day. I made a big pack of whiting. I fried it. We had some soul food dinners time and time again. That's one thing. When my wife made all those sides, it opened it up for Chicken George's Soul Food Restaurant. It's Chicken George's Soul Food Restaurant right here. And man, I'll tell you, it was some good eating. She had the mac and cheese, collard green kale mix, sweet potatoes, or should I say yams, with the pineapples and the walnuts and all the good stuff in there, and everything is tight. Black eyed peas, and those black eyed peas were banging. Let me tell you something. I had an early taste, and I don't know if I did it on here, I did it on Facebook, but I went down and tried to tip some pots over, early in the day on Tuesday. Nita was prepping things up, getting things all together for food. And I'm going to go by and taste some things, but I used to go in on my own. Now I go in upon request. But the other day I went in on my own and I had the live up. And so I was eating some things and everything was so tasty. And then I went into the beans, the peas. And, I didn't realize that Nita was soaking the peas for the night. I thought that they were cooking through the night or something. So I took a big old forkful of them, and it felt like I had about 200 teeth floating around in my mouth. It was just hard and nasty, only because it wasn't cooked yet. Nita, no disrespect. All peas taste like that before they're cooked. Gotta try to clean it up, folks. Need to be watching. Big shout out to Nita. So other than that, folks, yes, this is what I want to do. I want to try to have people on, and exactly. And so it was that they were nasty. But then I'm telling you something, when it came out, they were So we had what did we have? We planned on doing ribs and stuff, but I didn't get around to cooking them on the grill. But I did make I fried a big pack of whiting the other day. Notice how I said pack, because in Florida, that's not the common fish. So I had to do away with all my up north fish like whiting and flounder, all that good stuff there. The Maine lobster, it's not indigenous for Florida. They just don't swim down as far. So we get these spiny albino or other kind of lobsters that probably taste like chicken, but I just don't eat it. It's not necessary. It's not what I'm accustomed to, and I'm not going to get a taste for it. It's nasty from the door. And if something's nasty from the door, there's not much room for improvement. There's probably certain ways that you could make it and wake it up. This spiny, the albino lobster here, but it just does not compete. Hey, Rose Perez, how you doing? Right on time for me to finish up on what I was saying. What? Oh, man. Hey, you know something? One thing I always said is that, boy, you find somebody, you date a person who doesn't like lobster, boy, you're kind of in like Flynn, though, really. Your pockets are, because then you can, hold up, what I'm saying? Ooh, chicken. I heard that chicken marsala is delicious. Get that, Mary. Right? Why they gotta be Mary? Jason Lee said his last podcast, he would like to speak with Wendy. Check out the last podcast. He said free Wendy. He wants to help. Oh, all right. Let's check it. Let's toot Jason Lee. But you know something crazy? I don't know who Jason Lee is. I'm just not into is he in Hollywood or maybe sports? But yeah, you got me on that one. Mr. T. Hey. Oh, hey. Hey, Tommy in chat. Selena. Miss Kimmy Akers. Hey. And Rose Perez. Do tell. I want to know who Jason Lee is, and I'd like to, see what he's doing. I got something I'm a little concerned about, but I think I might charge forward too. And I'm going to keep that right in here at the moment. Jason Lee is good friends with Wendy. Oh, okay, got you. All right. Changes my profile. Oh, change my profile to my pups. He just won councilman in Cali. Wendy talked about Jason Lee a lot. Fantastic. Good. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to be forced to understand who Jason Lee is now. I think that's important. He's with Hollywood Unlocked. Folks, don't shoot me. I just don't know who he is, but thanks. I have a whole ear full. I love me some Wendy. Yeah. So look, let me write this down. Folks, I don't know where my pad is, but now I'm into writing on Nita's pad. She took it. Wait. Yeah, the pad I was writing that. This is not gonna. Oh, that's the other day's stuff. Nita must have a lot of pads. Got me looking on the ground for stuff. Dang, she writes so much stuff in here. I was gonna write a little something just because I can't find my pad, but you write something and close this book. Good luck trying to find it. Good luck trying to find it. A person's a pad writer when they start doing some doodle stuff like this in there. They just love writing. She's just probably like, what else can I? Oh yeah, Dang, man. Oh, here it is. All right, Jason Lee. Jason Lee. There's two ways of getting out, guys, and I want to remind you all, as my videos, some things I'll start talking about, other things I'll leave alone and start talking about other things and move on. Hey, Jersey, how you doing? What's going on there? A little snow today, huh? Wow. Get out there and make yourself a snow angel. Ain't that something? Jennifer G. Thanks, Jen. Podcast on YouTube. All right. Well, you know what? What's his general? I'm not. All right. Well, I'm going to go swimming when I wrap things up, folks, and I'm going to check on Jason Lee. If anybody can send me some information on him, that'll be great. Or there's people are doing things. People are coming forward. People are talking or being concerned or at least thinking, keeping her in mind. That's great. Those are all great things, folks. Nothing's going to be done overnight. There is a process. This is a process, and fully aware of the process and learning as I go with a lot of things too. Celebrity gossip guy. Oh gosh. All right. Well, let me take a peek. Jason Lee. All right. Let me see here. Any lefties out there? Anybody a lefty like me? I'm a lefty. My wife's a lefty too. Jason said in that podcast he spoke to your niece. Oh, okay. Good. All right. Well, we'll figure things out with Mr. Lee. I was saying, because listen, my last name is not Johnson. So there's certain things that if I'm consistently saying and whatever have you, I want to make sure I am diplomatic as I'm moving through. This is a process. It's a very, very big, important, and heavy duty product we're talking about, my sister. So therefore, I'm not trying to tear up the structure of the guardianship. and have everybody side-eyed me as some crazy wild hair Robin Hood flying in on some vines. I'd rather take a more tactful approach, take a look, share some of the things, have conversation, deliberate conversation with family, and make sure that this is something that is going to be helpful and not hurtful, because nobody, and I mean nobody, likes a bully, and bullying can happen so easily and people could be hurt. So, and the wrong message can be put out. So you got to be real careful. And I thank you for the news on Mr. Lee. Folks, I'm not in Hollywood, and I don't live my life like I'm in Hollywood. I go to the stores in my neighborhood. I talk to people. I do all around. I'm out here. I'm a man amongst the community, and I love that. And so the last thing I'm trying to do is negotiate my lifestyle that I've created for the sense of jumping back in a can of worms that I don't belong in, So Selena, yeah, I know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying. He was the councilman in Stockton, California. Those people seem like they just want Wendy's money. So sad. Well, you know what, folks? We continuously have our work cut out. I'm not where Wendy is. She is. So times I speak with Wendy and hear her strength, and don't hear her jumping off the walls and talking about all kinds of stuff, which is never, always composed, always just like, hey, Tommy, how you doing? And I'm like, really never lets anybody have any inkling of how she's doing through her dialogue. She's so strong. She's so strong. She's so strong. And so the last thing I want to do is have a pity party. You know how I feel about the pity, y'all. I've been sitting with these free Wendy t-shirts forever and a day. And I've had them made up forever and a day. I have mugs. They're fantastic. They're beautiful. All different colors. You'll be the talk of the office. So I'll get them out. And, that's where I've been, folks. I contemplated, hey, but put these free Wendy t-shirts out. That's not right. Whatever have you. But you know what? Hey. A lot of times it's nice if others say, like it's nice that that Lee is coming out, Jason Lee is coming out and saying things, because, it's good to get different, not so much different perspectives, but even if it's the same stuff or synonymous to what we all are trying to say and have been saying, but he could say it because his last name is Lee. You see what I'm saying? My last name is Williams. So I got to be a little bit more cautious on how I'm saying things and what I'm trying to, all like that. Family is the only thing that matters. Exactly. Famous purple chair. Yeah. Those were the days, folks. But, hey, another day. That's all we need. All we need is another day, folks, and another one. Right? So there you have it. Yeah. Oh, let me finish up my thought. So I want to have people come on who have businesses, they're entrepreneurs, whatever have you. I'm trying to help people out. Market, folks, we're around the holiday season, and now with my intention on being on here on a regular basis, I do see the numbers. I see people coming on. I see like-minded individuals, people who are looking for some help, support, conversation, laughter, some sort of dialogue, and yes, Tommy, you have to move district. District? Huh? What you mean? So, folks, we got to We've got to move it. Got to move it. We got to keep on pushing. We got to keep on pushing, folks. Keep hope alive. Maybe she means strategic. Yeah, maybe so. It took me out. You saw I lost my focus. I'm trying to figure out what she off topic. Oh, forget it. I forgot. I'll never remember what I was saying. Off topic. Are the summers brutal in Florida? I'm realizing that California is out of control. Expensive, especially here in Santa Barbara. Maybe in the future we'll move Florida. I don't know. Dang. Barb. I'm gonna hang on to that Santa Barbara shirt then. That's a throwback. Isn't that something? Discreet. Oh yeah, discreet. All right, let me see here. What did she say? Let me get back up there and see what you're talking about. What I'm talking about. Let's see here. What she said? Oh yeah. Yes, Tommy, you have to be discreet. You're right. You're right. You're right, Andrea. Discreet. Tommy, I have a small, oh, there it is. Tommy, I have a small business in honor of my daughter. Super. Well, look, hit me up. All right. Oh, how can we do it? All right. So, all right, reach out to me, email trainwithtommy@gmail.com. And then we'll cascade into a conversation. What'll happen is, and we'll talk, or I'll email you, and we'll figure things out. I'm gonna give you a number, and then you call, right? And then we talk. And we say, hey, look, this is the business for my daughter. I'll say, oh, wow, that's fantastic. That's so special. Nice. What's it called? What do you do? What's it all about? And everything like that. I don't know if the business is a product or a service, but whatever it is, this is generally what I'm going to do. All right. I'm going to say, okay, look, why don't you go ahead and send me something like, look, if somebody makes, Tommy, I got, I make washcloths with a pocket for soap. Oh, wow, that's a nice invention. Neat. Why don't you go ahead and send that to me? Let me get one, and we'll come on and have you talk about it and everything like that. Now, that sounds more something for Donald Trump in that whole room like that, when they did that thing, and they were talking about, hey, this is what I wanted you to do. But, that I picked that one because, back when I was, I think in like fourth grade, we had something like that to do. We had to come up with an invention, and my invention was a doggone washcloth that had a pocket in it to hold the soap. And I didn't see it. I mean, fourth grade, who's even looking for that? I was barely even getting in the shower. I think I was taking, no, I wasn't taking baths. I was taking showers, but I don't know. Something tells me that somebody went inside my brain, my fourth grade brain, and took that idea. Doggone them. Daggone it. So I always tell that story, but I'm telling you the truth. I did. I thought about it. I didn't know about that. We didn't have one. I don't remember my mother ever having a pocket in a washcloth. But I thought it was a great idea. You seem to be down to earth and chill. Oh, no doubt. All the time. Not some of the time, Selena. All of the time. Chilled. That's me. Boom. Shabba. I have your email. Good. It's online. Great. And then we'll have the conversation and we'll talk. All right. Because I have a whole big thing. I was talking about this for all week long because I used to do it on the channel. I used to have people come on and everything like that. And I want to open my channel so I can start having people come on here again. I don't just want to be here by myself all the time, folks. We're going to start doing it with the people and opening it up. It got a little wayward last time. I had some real characters on board. And although we were having fun, it did get a little risque at times, and we did have some close altercations and some beatdowns. Those were the good old days. What you say? Yeah, no, we had fun, and we also did a dating game on the channel. We did a dating game on the channel. It was such a nice time. You do interviews. Oh, you do interviews. I have a small channel trying to build up. Wow. Well, look at that. See what I'm saying? So people have stuff they're trying to do. So what you do is come on through with an email, and then we'll have a conversation on how to attack it. Okay. Listen, folks, as much as I like to smile and be all yuck, yuck, chock, chock, I do have a marketing degree, and I like to think that I'm pretty solid when it comes down to marketing. although I might not show it here. I like to just use my mouth for the marketing tool. I don't need a whole lot of hoopla and a bunch of banners and a whole bunch of fanfare and special screens and stuff. I like to have all attention on my mouth. Hey, Renita Boogie and Mr. Williams. That sounds great. Hey, how you doing, Red? Mr. Williams, you're a great brother. God bless your family. God's in control. Wendy will be back. Now that's what I'm talking about, Jennifer G. That is what I'm talking about. Let me put that up. Nothing like cold eggs and sausage. Middle of the afternoon. Yep. I've been talking about tennis, everybody, for the longest. And my wife went out, but I bought her a new racket. The Lady G, the Dunlop Lady G, a really nice racket, you know, and I'm hoping that we can get out there and play. But I see she left her Lady G. It's not even in the racket bag. It's not even a bag, man. I'm trying to tell you. Come on now. Trying to get to the court. If I don't get to the court, I'm trying to get to the wall, everybody. Try to get to the wall. Where I can hit. Just move around a little bit. Agility. You know, folks, back to what we were saying earlier. We got to keep on moving. Got to keep on moving, everybody. Health is wealth. 2029, 25, everybody. Trying to make sure everybody's on board. You know, it wouldn't be the same in here if we're not all together and all in unison thinking about health. Okay? So stay focused, everybody. Drink plenty of water, too. Drink plenty of water. Get yourself a glass of water, a bottle of water. Throw the juice, the soda down for 2025. Put it on the ground. You've had enough. You know, not only is it's gonna create bad health, horrible skin, but it's also going to tarnish your teeth, right? It's going to stain them. And so never mind saying, well, I'm going to drink 7-Up then. Well, guess what? Now you're going to have pitted white teeth. And they might not turn brown through the Coca-Cola and the root beer and the Pepsi and all that stuff. Dr. Pepper, Mr. Pibb, and Mr. Pibb. I've actually increased my water. Happy to say, it was because of a container that I was given, for the holidays. Very nice holiday gift. It was in a gift bag, and yeah, I've been filling it up with ice. Doesn't really keep ice that well. It's not a thermal container, you know. I'm finding out. But if I put enough ice in there, it's going to last me for a good little while. And then I have plenty of water in it, you know, plenty of water. And I think you should try to do the same thing, folks. You know, you kind of want to build a water cycle within your body, you know, help filter out all the toxins and all bad things and push through the bile, you know, so that it doesn't have to sit around for a while. You want to get that bile out. Bile. Hey, and Andrea, maybe I'm tripping, but I don't see his email. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. She put the email in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm over here just talking away. Let me see here. I'm going to look for it, and I'm going to see if I can highlight it and put it up there. I don't think I see it either. You didn't put it in the chat. Is it in the chat? Damn, when did she put it back there? She must have put it in there a while ago. I don't see it in there. She did not. How are you going to tell them that you did something that you didn't do? Hold up. Get down here at the bottom. I just put it in the chat, Selena. All right, she said it. Let me get back in here. She did not. Maybe she did. I don't see it. I don't see it either. Listen, I'll tell you, it's trainwithtommy@gmail.com. That's trainwithtommy@gmail.com. Thank you, Andrea. And Andrea. And Andrea. I believe you. Yes, she did. When she said she did it, she did it. You just don't see it. I appreciate you. Let's see what she got there. All right. Listen, folks, so that's the deal. A couple things. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Don't take any wooden nickels. And if you're a business owner, whether it's a product or service generated business, do reach out. trainwithtommy@gmail.com. I'm trying to help. I want to try to, put it out here, and we can market your product or service a little bit. I can maybe create a commercial, with your help. And it's something that maybe I could play during my time. I do have the capability of playing different things, so I could play some videos and have things already packaged and put up and on standby, so that if I'm on or when I'm on, like say if I'm on 20 minutes, folks, because I'm not going to stay on like this all the time. I mean, right now I have time on my hands, and quite frankly, I love talking to you all. But I'm going to get going in a little bit. And this is going to be kind of the way we operate. We're going to be in 25 minutes or so, conversation, me dropping some science, me sharing, you sharing, all like that. And then I'm going to be out. Okay. And it's going to make it nice and wet, because we don't want to be in, staring, looking, having fun, laughing, me never knowing when to get off and then getting off. You know what I'm saying? Here in Jersey, people crazy looking for something. I was reading a message on there. Yeah, folks. So when I come on, what we'll do is I'll get on. Say there's 20. Say we're on 25 minutes. When we have a conversation, and when you're on, we have the conversation. We do that one time, and then I'll put a package together in the form of like a commercial. Something like maybe a minute or so or 30 seconds, just a reminder, folks, we have this person, we have the washcloth with the soap pocket, that was brought to us by our own Jennifer, I'm looking at Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? And then, we'll have that on there. You'll see, folks, you'll see. It works out great. And for anybody interested, give a call. We'll have a conversation. I'll further explain how it'll be laid out, but it's going to be good. It's good. It's a good plug for whatever you're doing. And it's a good reoccurring blurb, on what you're doing and what you're trying to put out there in the business that you're trying to do. And then with you being on here, on a regular basis, you could always have dialogue with the people who are in the chat, right? And at times I'll go ahead and highlight them, or we'll bring things back in recognition of what you're doing again. So it'll be something that we revisit. We'll introduce your product and service, and then we'll revisit it periodically to see how you're making out, and reintroduce it sometimes to those people who haven't gotten a chance to hear the introduction of your product or service. All right. That's it. Folks, I'm gone. I feel a little crazy now. Nita's been out, and I'm trying to get out, and we're cut short. I keep forgetting that the days are snuffed short because of the daylight saving, so I have to I have to get going, make up for lost time. You guys have a wonderful day. I got one more scoop of eggs and a little piece of sausage I think I'm going to share with Boogie. Where is he? Hey, Boog. Oh, there's the growl. He's always hiding from you, man. It's like I don't have a dog until Nita comes home. Come here. There he is. Hey there, Butterball. Hey, boy, got some sausage for you. Drones and drones are calling errands, didn't you? You didn't hear about this going on for weeks? Yes. All right, Andrea. Have a wonderful day. All the best to you. Thanks for hopping on. Everybody, have a good day. I'm out, folks. Have a wonderful day. I'll be back. And folks who are interested, trainwithtommy@gmail.com. I will look, I'll check my emails and I will send you a number and we can have a conversation. Okay. And figure out when we're going to go ahead and push your product or service out. Hey, Miss Erica. Have a great day. We're on our way out. Have a good one. See you, folks.